Good morning, Monroe. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020, and today we are celebrating one birthday. So happy birthday to Jaden in fourth grade. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Today we are going to be reading a book with Mrs. Brooks. We are going to be checking in with Miss Sunderland and her cat that we all love. And we're also going to be checking in with Mrs. Brandt to do a craft. Enjoy.
Hello, Monroe. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another book with Mrs. Brooks. This week we've been talking about animals, so I thought that we could read the book Giraffe Problems. This book is by Jory John, and we actually already read the book Penguin Problems that goes with this book. It's by the same author, and it's kind of similar. So I'm hoping that you guys will like this book, and you'll see the similarities between both of these books. So just like the title says, Giraffe Problems, this book is about a giraffe who has a big problem, and he does not like his neck, his long neck. He does not like, and he has to learn how useful it is and how awesome his neck is that he is born with. So, Giraffe Problems by Jory John. I feel bad about my neck. I do. I can't help it. It's too long, too bendy, too narrow, too dopey, too patterned, too stretchy, too high, too lofty, too necky. Yes, my neck is too necky. Everybody stares at it. This guy, that guy, him, her, them, whatever that is. Her again. Oh, and I like this. Look, it turns this way. Yep, I feel bad about my neck. I've tried dressing it up. I've added a scarf, 2 scarves, a bundle of scarves, a mountain of scarves. I've tried bow ties and regular ties and both. I've tried hiding it away. I've used shrubs. I've hung out in ditches. I've stood behind trees. I've spent time in the river. Other animals have necks that just work. Take a gander at this zebra's necks. Stripes always look good. So classic. Quit staring at me. Or gaze upon this elephant's neck. Strong, powerful, yet graceful. Stop talking about me. Or glimpse this lion whose neck is adorned with a glorious mane of flowing locks. What a sight! How inspiring! Why can't I have a neck like that? Are you always this loud? My mom always says I should be proud of my neck. She said other animals would love to have a neck like this. Yeah, right, Mom. No offense, but nobody wants this neck. It's a neck only a mother could love. It all makes me want to hide until the sun sets. Sheesh. Good evening. I've been admiring your neck from afar. Oh, how I wish my neck looked like yours. I'd get so much done in a day. Goodness, I can only imagine all the reaching and grabbing and looking around I do. I'd accomplish many of my goals for sure. Meanwhile, I'm saddened with this little excuse for a neck. Here, watch me try to stretch it out. See, that's about as far as it goes. Pathetic, right? I'm basically neckless. Sigh. You feel bad about your neck too? Yep. I'm Cyrus, by the way. I'm Edward. It's lovely to meet you, Cyrus. Can I tell you something else, Edward? Of course, Cyrus. Big page. There is a hill in the distance, which you can surely see from your great vantage. I've stood on that hill for 7 straight days now, staring skyward, watching as a single piece of fruit, a lone banana, slowly changed from green to yellow, ripening. I've endured windy nights and unsensibly brisk mornings with very little sleep, as I waited and waited, hoping against hope that the fruit would drop before me so I could sample its sweetness and nourish myself in the process. Yet, day after day, I felt like such a fool as I stretched my neck towards those greedy branches, only to be limited by my physical shortcomings. You want a banana from a tree? That's what I said, yes. Ready? How cool. Plunk. Here you go. Oh, you did it! You made it look so easy. Munch, 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 munch. Delectable. So, that's what a banana tastes like, huh? It was worth the wait. Edward, face it. Your neck is impressive. It allows you to do amazing things. For instance, you just solved my week-long banana dilemma in 10 seconds. Well, thank you, Cyrus. I think you have a swell neck, too. It's elegant and dignified, and it works well with your shell. That means a great deal to me, Edward. Say, do you like bow ties, Cyrus? I'm not sure, Edward. I have very little experience with them. You look wonderful, Cyrus. As do you, Edward. I feel good about our necks, Edward. Thank you, Cyrus. For once, so do I. Yes, for once, so do I. And that is the end of Giraffe Problems. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Good morning, Monroe. This is Miss Sunderland here, and I have my friend Maxwell with me. Today we're going to do a taste testing on food for him. So first I'm going to start off with his treat. I know he loves these. Perfect. We're now going to try a piece of shrimp. Let's see if he likes this. I don't know if he likes it. Nope, he didn't want that one. Let's try a piece of, broccoli. Nope. And some chicken. Nope. Here's another treat, buddy. All right, I don't think you liked anything today. We tried. Bye, Monroe.
Hey Monroe, welcome to Mrs. Brandt's Craft Corner. Since we've been focusing on animals this week, I decided that I was going to show you how to make 3 different bird feeders out of things that you can find around your house. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a tin can bird feeder. So the supplies that you're going to need for that are an empty and clean tin can with the label removed, paint, definitely acrylic paint. If your family has spray paint and they will help you use it, that would work as well. You could also use decorative duct tape or something just to cover the outside of the can. You're going to need a paintbrush if paint is what you're using, some ribbon, a hot glue gun, and some fun foam. So the first thing you're going to do after you wash and get the label off of your can is you're going to paint the outside of it. And then you're just going to paint the outside of the can, and it may take you 2 to 3 coats to get a good coverage on your can. So paint your can and then let it dry. Okay, while I'm waiting for my can to dry, I took a piece of fun foam because I'm not real happy about the sharp edge inside this can. So I would like to cover that at some point. So I took the can and the bottom of it was a little wet with paint, and you could see I just stamped it right on here. That's the purple line. Then I found something a little bit smaller. It was this can. I put it inside that, circle and I traced around that. Then I drew my flower leaves. The next thing that you need to do is you're gonna take a ruler and you're gonna draw lines on the circles like a pizza. I'm gonna cut. Once you have all those drawn, you're going to cut out the middle circle first. And then we're gonna cut out our flower. So go ahead and cut out the middle circle. So now you have your flower cut out with your hole in the middle, but you can still see the little score lines that you put on the flower with the ruler. So what you're gonna do is just cut those little snips right up to the outside circle that we originally put that was the size of our can. Okay, now that your can has dried and you can take it and touch it, you're gonna take your hot glue gun and you're gonna put a bead of glue right inside the can where the actual lid sits. And you're gonna take your flower, if you made one, and those little tabs are gonna go right in the glue, just like that. You're gonna wanna do a couple at a time because you don't want the glue to dry before you get a chance to put them in there. Or down around your can like this so it sticks back a little bit. Make sure all those are on there good. And then one thing I did forget to tell you that you might need is a stick. You can find them in your yard, I'm sure, with all the wind that we've had lately. You're just going to glue that stick on the inside. I put my glue right there on the can. Next, you're going to take your ribbon or string. It doesn't have to be ribbon, it could be string. Mine is about 30 inches long. You're going to find out, remembering that you want the perch to be at the bottom, you're going to wrap your ribbon around the can in the middle, and I'm just going to tie mine. I'm going to knot the top of the ribbon, the two ends, so that you have a place to hang it from the tree branch, from a hook, from anywhere that you're allowed to. The last thing you would want to do, and probably be a good idea to do this outside, is you just take some birdseed, put some in the can, not too much, you don't want it to fall out. And then you have a little bird feeder. Okay, the next bird feeder I'm going to show you to make involves toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls, empty ones. So you're going to need your roll. You're going to need 2 sticks, about 6 to 8 inches long. You're going to need ribbon again, hole punch, peanut butter, and birdseed. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your roll and you're going to take your hole punch and you're going to punch 2 holes in the top right across from each other. If it helps to bend it a little bit maybe, and take your pen or pencil and just make a little mark in there so that you can see where to punch the other one. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, got 2 at the top, 1, 2. Then you're gonna flip it over and you're gonna do the same thing. You can even hold them together and punch them at the same time. you're gonna punch 2 holes up a little bit. You're going to fold it the other way and punch 2 just a little bit lower than those 2 holes that you punched. So that should give you 4 holes on the bottom. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take some ribbon or string, pipe cleaner if you want. I don't know, you need maybe like 12 inches of it. You're gonna cut it. You're gonna take the top 2 that just has the 2 punches on it, and you're going to thread it through both of those holes, just like so. And then at the top, you're gonna wanna tie a knot. Take your peanut butter. You're going to take a knife or a spatula or something to spread peanut butter with. And you're going to spread on your peanut butter in between the holes at the bottom and the holes at the top, the whole way around. Once you have that on, I have birdseed in this container. You could put it on a paper plate. You're just going to roll your roll in the birdseed, push it down a little bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the holes that are higher, and we're gonna stick the stick through both of those. Be careful with this step. You don't wanna push too hard because you could rip the toilet paper roll. Okay, got that one through. You're gonna take your other stick, and those lower holes that we made, you're going to put this one through there. And when you look at the bottom, they should be crossed like that. Now, at this point, it's done. Okay, our last bird feeder is going to be an apple bird feeder. And for this project, you're going to need boiling water, 1 packet of Knox gelatin. You're going to need 2 apples, bird seed, 2 screws, and some string. So the first thing you're gonna do is get an adult's help to boil some water. You're gonna take the boiling water and you're gonna put it in a bowl, and you're gonna dump in your gelatin, like so. And you're going to stir that around until it dissolves. Okay, after your gelatin is all dissolved, you're gonna take 1 cup of bird food. Measure this out. And you're gonna pour that into your gelatin mix. And you're gonna stir that up until, then you take your apples, 2 apples here, that I cut in half, and I took a spoon and I cored out the middle of them like that. I'll do that to these, I'll show you. Just want to make a hole in the apple, but you don't want to go the whole way through. It's that one. After you get your holes, you're going to take your bird seed mixture and you're going to put it in that hole. And this is going to go in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours until it turns into like Jello. Hey Monroe, I just got my apples out of the refrigerator and they have solidified. Hopefully yours had too. The last thing you need to do is to insert a screw into the top of the apple. So I just have a screw that I had laying around my house. And I'm just gonna push it down into the apple like that. And then I'm gonna take my twine, or my ribbon, it's not twine, and I'm gonna tie that onto that screw. Of an apple bird feeder. The birds will eat this and also the apple. I hope you are enjoying these crafts. I'm enjoying putting them together for you all, and I would really, really love to see if you make anything. I would love to see it. So if you make any of my crafts and you have the ability to post them on Monroe's Facebook page, I would really love to see them. See you next time. Bye.
Hello, Monroe. Miss Jill here. Joke of the day. What did the cat say when it bumped its toe? Meow! Bye, Monroe.
As always, Monroe, be kind and leave a legacy. I will see you tomorrow.